depleted. You will feel focus return. You will wake up with clarity. You will make decisions without fear, not because circumstances have all changed, but because you have. I have shifted you from fear-based cycles into faith-based rhythm, and that rhythm will sustain all that is coming next. Some things you depended on will fall away completely, not because you failed, but because they have served their purpose. Certain connections, positions, habits, even language. Type, I trust. If you are ready to move forward with faith, it's time to let them go. Not everything that carried you here can walk with you into what's next. I'm not asking you to cut off with bitterness. I'm inviting you to release in peace. What I have prepared for you requires focus. The clutter of the last season can no longer follow you forward. There will be acceleration. What took years before will now unfold in weeks, not because I am rushing, but because I've already done the deep work in you. What seemed delayed was actually development. Now, with roots growing deeper and your spirit growing stronger, I move at the pace of heaven through your life. Expect sudden connections, unexpected open doors, rapid clarity, creative flow. These are not random waves of luck. These are harvests of obedience. You've sown when no one was watching. You stayed when others ran. You stood when your own mind told you to quit. Now heaven honors what only I saw. So lift your head. Shake off the weight of false timelines. Release the pressure to explain what's coming. You won't need to prove anything. The fruit will speak. The doors will open. The confirmation will come. And when it does, walk through with boldness, not arrogance, not apology, boldness, because you will know this is what I built you for. This is what I shaped in secret. This is what your tears watered. This is what your silence refined. This is the outward evidence of an inward journey that costs more than anyone knows. You have no idea what you carry, but soon you will see it manifest in ways that confirm everything I whispered in the dark. Now that the promise is confirmed and the signs are showing, your next step is not to wait. It is to respond. This is where faith becomes more than belief. This is where faith becomes practice. I'm not asking you to perform. I'm not asking you to strive. I'm inviting you to align, to build a daily life that matches the weight of what you carry. Because everything I've deposited in you needs a container. And that container is not willpower. It's rhythm. It's choices. It's your posture. In ordinary moments, there's a pace of heaven I want you to walk in, not frantic, not pressured, but steady, clear, consistent. That's where fruit grows. That's where peace remains. That's where power lives. The first place I want you to realign is how you begin your day. The beginning of your day is a gate, and whoever or whatever walks through first often sets the tone for all that follows. Give me the first moments again, not as a performance, but as an offering. 10 minutes or an hour. I am not measuring your spirituality by time. I am watching your posture. Before you reach for your phone, reach for my voice. Before you invite the world's opinions, invite my peace to settle over your soul. I want to shape the atmosphere of your day. Before pressure has a chance to define it, in that stillness, I will speak. In that silence, I will strengthen. In that space, I will fill you in ways you didn't even know you were empty. Let me guide your inner world. If this resonates, type I receive to step into this new rhythm. Let prayer become your pulse again. Not long speeches, not empty repetition, just honesty, rhythm, flow. Talk to me, listen, pause, breathe. Ask me what's true when lies shout the loudest. Ask me where to go when your direction feels unclear. Stop trying to navigate your calling by your own understanding. I am not only your God, I am your counselor, your companion, your very breath. If you live without me at the center, Even the right opportunities will feel overwhelming. But when I am at your center, even the unknown becomes sacred ground. Your habits matter, not because they make you holy, but because they keep your heart open. Start protecting your peace again. That means saying no more often. That means being honest about what drains you. That means turning down voices that steal your focus and limit your clarity. You can't live like everyone else and carry what I have given you. There will always be people who misunderstand your pace, your silence, your consecration. That's okay. You were not made for common spaces. You were made to carry oil, and oil requires pressure, process, purity, not perfection, purity of focus, purity of intent, purity of devotion. Return to my word, not just as content, but as conversation. Let scripture rewire your expectations. Let truth silence the stories fear has told you. You don't need a new revelation every day. Sometimes you need to sit with one verse until it breaks open what's been locked inside your spirit. For years, meditate on what I highlight. Speak it out loud. Declare it until your language changes. My word is not passive. It's alive, surgical. It cuts through confusion. Silences chaos. Sets your course when everything around you is unclear. Don't let it be an afterthought. Let it be your foundation. Watch your posture in small decisions. This is where alignment is tested. Not in public moments of breakthrough, but in private moments of obedience. When I nudge your heart to reach out, do it. When I convict you to release something, don't hesitate. When I whisper to wait, when all you want is to move, trust me, you don't need to understand every step. You just need to obey the one in front of you. Faith is not loud. Faith is consistent. And the consistent are the ones who see lasting fruit. Also, prepare your life practically, not out of anxiety, but out of expectation. If I've spoken increase, make room for it. If I promise a shift, start simplifying what needs to be released. If I've spoken of impact, begin developing the skills and structure to carry that with integrity. This is not ambition. This is stewardship. Don't call preparation unnecessary just because you can't see the full picture yet. Noah built before it rained. Joseph interpreted dreams while still in prison. David trained in private fields before anyone knew his name. You are not wasting time. You are building capacity. Above all, stay close. Do not confuse movement with maturity. Stay low. Stay teachable. Stay aware of your dependence on me. Because the more I release, the more you'll need my voice, not less. The more influence I give, the more intimacy I require. I don't want to give you something that pulls you away from me. I want to walk with you into fulfillment. I want you to arrive there full of peace, not pressure, full of identity, not performance. That's why I've trained you this way. That's why I've slowed things down. If this word resonates, type I receive to welcome this new rhythm of closeness and peace, not to delay you, but to protect you. So now, live like you truly believe me. Build like what I've spoken is already unfolding. Pray like the doors are already moving. Rest like the answer is already set. Speak like your words shape the atmosphere. Listen like my whispers carry more weight than the loudest lies. Move like you know exactly what you carry, because you do carry something holy. And now, you are learning how to walk with it. You've spent so much of your life adjusting who you are based on what you've walked through. Somewhere along the way, you began to lose sight of what I originally placed in you. Pain reshaped how you viewed yourself. Rejection made you question your value. Delay made you doubt your strength. Disappointment made you hesitate to dream again. And slowly, subtly, the identity I gave you began to be replaced by survival roles. Strong when you needed to be held. Silent when you needed to be heard. Distant when you longed to be close. You adapted because you had to. And I see that. I know you weren't trying to hide. I know you were trying to protect. Something inside you that kept getting wounded. But today, I want to restore what the process tried to bury. I want to remind you, you are not the version of yourself shaped by trauma, fear, or exhaustion. You are still who I said you were. You've been carrying names I never gave you. Too much, too late, too broken, not enough. You've been repeating things to yourself that I never spoke over you. I should be further. I'm falling behind. I missed it. I don't matter anymore. These are not my words. They are distortions, born from disappointment, comparison, and burnout. You don't even realize how loud those voices have become. You speak them over your mind, your body, your calling, without even noticing. But I notice, and I'm not angry. I'm not ashamed of your process. I just want you free. Free from the low ceilings you've built over yourself. Free from the pressure to prove your worth. Free from the smallness you've learned to live inside. I'm not just lifting you. I'm rebuilding you. Not a better version of the old you. A restored version of the original you. The one who is whole. The one who is loved. The one who still carries power. Even after the pain. Let me speak truth into the layers, twisted by experience. You are not your most broken moment. You are not your mistakes. You are not the person others misunderstood, rejected, or underestimated. You are not the version, exhausted from trying to earn belonging. I have never measured your worth by your performance, your perfection, or your pace. I chose you when you had nothing to offer but a willing heart. I loved you before you even knew how to pray. I called you before you had words for a purpose that has not changed. I see you now with the same delight as the day I formed you. You are not behind. You are in process. And my process is never without purpose. You've been trying to fix what only I can restore. You've tried to force yourself back into passion, confidence, clarity. If this truth touches your soul, type "I remember" to anchor this restoration deep within. Identity is not born from effort. It comes from encounter. And right now, I'm encountering you again, not with demands, but with reminder. I'm reminding you, you are not forgotten, not ignored, not replaced. You are still chosen, still marked, still set apart for something holy. Your tenderness is not weakness. Your sensitivity is not a flaw. Your story is not disqualified because it doesn't fit the mold others expect. I designed you with divine intention, every detail, every desire, every capacity. Nothing about you is random. Nothing about your journey is wasted. Stop apologizing for the way I made you. Stop shrinking to fit people's comfort zones. Stop watering down your voice to avoid criticism. Stop labeling yourself based on seasons that were only meant to shape, not define you. You're not just surviving. You're carrying glory. You house a portion of my spirit that no one else on earth carries. In the exact same way, you walked through fire and didn't burn. You stood in silence and didn't fall. You believe again, even when it cost you. That kind of resilience doesn't make you proud. It makes you ready. I want you to walk again with your head lifted, not because you're perfect, but because you're mine. I want you to speak again with conviction, not because everyone will agree, but because you finally know who sent you. I want you to take up space again, not with arrogance, but with awareness of what you carry. I'm not calling you to imitate anyone else's path. I'm calling you to honor your own. Your timeline is not broken. Your story is not off course. You're exactly where I need you to be. And I will redeem every step, even the ones you regret, especially those. Because I don't just restore the heart. I restore the narrative. I take the chapters you tried to skip, and turn them into the most sacred ones. This is a season of returning, not to who you were before things went wrong, but to the truth of who you've always been in me. No more pretending, no more striving, no more settling. You are walking into alignment with a name written over you since the beginning. Chosen, beloved, trusted, seen, empowered, sent. This is not hype. This is not theory. This is identity. And when you begin to believe it, truly believe it, your entire rhythm will change. You'll speak differently, decide differently, respond differently. You'll stop chasing rooms that were never meant for you and start building the space I designed for you to walk in. You'll stop waiting to feel worthy enough and start living like someone who already has my full endorsement. So take a breath. Let my voice be louder than the internal critic you've been listening to. Let my truth settle where lies once built fortresses. Let my peace restore your emotional landscape. You do not need to fix yourself to return. You are already fully embraced, fully seen, fully loved. The real you, the deep you, the version rising now, not from performance, but from healing. You're not just getting better. You're coming back to life because you have no idea what you carry. If this touches your heart, type "I believe" to claim the truth that's been written over you since the beginning. But I do. It begins when you remember who you truly are. You've traveled far, endured storms others would have surrendered to, stayed in a journey most would have walked away from. Now, I'm giving you more than breakthrough. I give you a mantle, a sacred way to live, a new path to walk in. To carry what I've entrusted to you, you must craft a rhythm that supports it. Spiritually, yes, but also practically, because a holy calling can't rest on a life scattered and worn. What I place inside you demands stability, not flawless steps, not endless hustle, but deep-rooted stillness. That rootedness grows in moments unseen by others. First, return to intentional prayer, not just when overwhelm knocks, not only when answers are needed, but as the heartbeat of your day. Prayer is not your escape hatch. It is the room where I wait, where your soul realigns, your ears attune, your heart finds its true rhythm. Don't wait to feel spiritual before you come to me. Come tired, distracted, empty if you must, but come. Let your silence be prayer, your tears be prayer, your honesty be prayer. You don't come for performance. You come to live in presence. And this presence will do in minutes what striving can in months. Create a sacred space each day where nothing stands before me, not hours. Consistency, sincerity. Here is where spiritual strength forms. Along with prayer, return to my word, not as a chore, not as a duty, but as your daily bread. You starve your spirit while feeding your mind with noise, distraction, reaction. Now receive nourishment, strength that stands firm, no matter the storms, truth that reshapes your thoughts, your feelings, your responses. You don't need to devour books. Begin with one verse, one truth. Let it speak deep, settle in your bones. Ask me for its meaning. Rest there until your inner voice begins to shift. This is not reading for knowledge. It is feeding your spirit so you can carry peace, even when chaos surrounds you. As your inner world steadies, guard your atmosphere. Some things that once seemed harmless are no longer neutral. Some distractions are just that. Others, they're traps designed to dilute the work I am doing in you. You don't have time to reattach to what I've already told you to release. Not fear, not hypervigilance, but awareness. Your time is sacred, your energy holy. What you consume here, engage with, sharpens or dulls your clarity. Choose what fuels your calling, what awakens your hunger for me, what keeps your spirit open and free. If this truth touches your soul, type "I receive" and step into the sacred rhythm you were made for. Don't apologize for setting boundaries. Don't hesitate to move away from what no longer fits the season I've called you into. Now, let's talk about your posture. Not the posture of your body, but of your heart. How you carry yourself matters deeply. I want to teach you to walk in humility, not the kind that hides away, but the kind that stays open, teachable, quick to listen, slow to defend. A heart that lets me guide you without resistance. This is where true spiritual maturity grows. Not by how much you do, but by how swiftly you obey when I speak. And I do speak daily. Not always loud, but always precise. You'll recognize my voice, not by its volume, but by the peace it carries. As you learn to listen, I will lead you in small acts of quiet obedience, the kind that may seem ordinary to others, but shake the spirit profoundly. Maybe it's sending a message, choosing stillness over striving, letting go of a grudge, deleting a distraction, waking up just 10 minutes earlier to sit with me. Don't overlook these moments. They are not small in my eyes. They are the bricks of the foundation. I am building beneath you. A life led by my spirit is not made in grand public moments, but in quiet rooms with open hearts. I'm also calling you to intentional rest. You've been taught to see rest as weakness, laziness. Rest is holy. Rest recovers your soul. Rest brings you back to center. Rest silences the false pressure to constantly perform. I don't want your pace ruled by pressure. I want it shaped by peace. Rest is not optional now. It is warfare, resistance against burnout that tries to steal your joy. And it is trust that I keep working, even when you are still. You don't have to hold everything together to stay aligned with my plan. I am the one sustaining all I began. Your role is to remain connected, not endlessly busy. Lastly, stay open to correction, confirmation, and community. I will speak through scripture, through quiet conviction, and yes, through others. Stay close to those who carry oil, who challenge you gently but clearly, who stir your faith without feeding your ego. You don't need many around you, just the right ones. When I show you what needs adjusting, respond quickly. This is how fire stays pure. This is how fruit keeps growing. This is not religion. This is living responsively, with rhythm, with focus, with margin to hear, to breathe, to obey. What I've placed in you is real. Now, it needs the right environment to flourish. You have no idea what you carry, but this is how you protect it. This is how you walk with it. And soon, others will receive from it. The shift has already begun. This is not something you chase. This is something I am unfolding. Quietly, strategically, unstoppably. If this message stirred your spirit, type "I'm ready to step fully into the rhythm I prepared for you." I have set things in motion in the unseen realm, now aligning in the natural. What you've carried in prayer, in silence, in questions, in surrender, it is no longer waiting. It is moving. What I whispered to you in secret will begin to echo in the open, not all at once, not to impress others, but to confirm to you what I have known from the start. You are ready. The time is now. Alignments are coming that you could never have created alone. Conversations you didn't arrange, doors you didn't knock on, people you weren't searching for, but who recognize what you carry the moment you meet. This is not coincidence. This is divine timing. I have brought you through a long season of preparation. Now the preparation meets the moment. The shift may start small, but never underestimate a whisper's power. Great fires begin quietly. You are not being pushed forward. You are being released. And when I release, I also cover. You will not carry this alone. Provision, people, clarity. They're already placed along your path. Doors are opening where once they were closed. Doors you gave up on. Dreams buried under time's weight. But I do not submit to time. I created time. I am redeeming the years you thought lost. Not by restoring what was, but by giving you what only this version of you, healed, mature, grounded, can carry well. I will not bring you opportunities that break your peace. I will not open doors that compromise your integrity. I will not promote you to places your character cannot sustain. What is coming is crafted for you, and you are crafted for it. Your name is spoken in places you have yet to enter, not by manipulation, not by self-promotion, but by my design. I am positioning you in alignment with assignments that match your anointing. You don't need to force visibility. What I'm doing in you will be seen in due time. And when it is, it will not be for show. It will be for impact. You are not a brand. You are a vessel, and I will use your life to bring healing, clarity, order, and courage to people who don't need another speech. They need substance. They need what I place in you in the dark. Yes, resistance will come. The enemy knows what you carry. He will try to distract, delay, discourage, but he cannot stop what I have ordained. Resistance is not failure. It is progress. When pressure rises, don't panic. Don't retreat. Return to the rhythm I built in you. Return to the quiet where my voice still leads. Return to the clarity that came before noise. You have nothing to prove. You only need to remain. I will stir things around you that force decisions. Some doors will close, not to punish, but to prevent your return to what no longer fits. Some relationships will shift, not from bitterness, but because distance now protects you. I am making room. Do not grieve these endings that come with new beginnings. Let me finish the separation so I can finalize ascending. This is not loss. This is pruning. What remains will bear fruit faster than anything you've seen before. If this truth is stirring your heart, type I receive to open yourself fully to this divine unfolding. I'm about to accelerate what's been stuck for years. Sudden movement will come, financial, relational, ministerial, emotional, because the delay has served its purpose. I never held back to torment you. I withheld only until the environment was ready, until your posture aligned, until your foundation could carry the weight. Now it can. So I'm releasing what was held back. It won't come with pressure. It will come with peace. You'll know it's me because it won't feel like striving. It will feel like flow. Prepare, not in fear, but in reverence, not with frantic action, but with quiet readiness. Keep your ears sensitive. Keep your life clean. Keep your heart soft. When the call comes, when the offer appears, when the opportunity unfolds, you won't have time to get ready. You'll need to already be in posture, and you will be, because I brought you through too much to let you miss this now. This isn't hype. This is harvest. This isn't your imagination. This is manifestation. It's closer than you feel, because you don't yet realize what you carry. But now, everything you carry is about to be seen. Now that you've heard what I've said and sense what I'm doing, I need you to pause, not to analyze, not to plan, but to receive. What I'm about to release in you can't be managed by strategy or protected by logic. It must be experienced. I'm not here to give more instructions. I'm here to fill the space. That obedience is opened. You positioned yourself. You've yielded. You've listened. Now I come closer. My spirit isn't just near. He is here, in this moment, where your attention is clear and your heart is ready. What comes next won't be loud outside, but it will shift everything inside. There are burdens you've carried, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, that I am ready to lift, not with explanation, but with encounter. You don't need more words. You need presence. You don't need more revelation. You need renewal. I'm here to give what discipline alone can't. Deep restoration. And it begins now. You'll feel it. Not always in signs or wonders, but in quiet release. You'll feel it when your body starts to rest again. You'll feel it when your mind stops racing. You'll feel it when your heart no longer reacts with fear to old triggers. This isn't temporary relief. This is internal recreation. You've compartmentalized to survive. You've managed your pain to function. But now I want full access. I want to enter the guarded parts of you, where trauma built walls, where memories were too sharp to revisit. Let me in. I already know what's there. I'm not repelled by your weakness. I'm not startled by what you carry. I'm not disappointed in your exhaustion. I came to lift it. I came to breathe on embers that never fully died. You think your fire is gone, but I say it's ready to ignite again. Breathe now, not just with lungs, but with soul. Let tension leave your shoulders. Let the weight fall from your chest. I place my spirit on you again, not to send you into battle, but to settle you into belonging. This anointing isn't for public approval. It's for personal alignment. I want to walk with you again, moment by moment. If your heart feels this, type "I'm ready" to open yourself to the restoration unfolding now, not only in ministry, leadership, or service, but in the quiet stillness of your everyday life. I want to show you what it means to be fully alive with me in the small, unseen moments, washing dishes, walking silently, making decisions, resting, listening. This is what it means to carry me, not just in purpose, but in presence. Let me rewrite the voice in your head, the one that questions every step, the one that judges your progress, the one that asks, is this real? Will it last? Will it fade away? That voice is not mine. I do not lead with fear. I do not speak in anxiety. I do not build through shame. I'm not inviting you into another emotional high. I'm anchoring you into a deeper normal, a place where clarity is not a moment, but a mindset, where peace is not a pause from chaos, but your constant companion, where identity is not what you strive to prove, but what you wake up rooted in. You'll begin to feel a shift inside. The way you speak will change, not by effort, but by overflow. The way you respond to pressure will soften. The way you make decisions will settle. The spirit of truth within you will speak louder than the voices outside. You won't need to force boldness. You will walk in peace, and that peace will speak for you. Your atmosphere will carry calm. Your presence will radiate clarity, because where my spirit dwells, order flows, fear flees, shame dissolves, and joy returns. Let me reintroduce you to joy, not the fragile kind that depends on outcomes, but the real kind, the kind that lives deep in your soul, that sings in silence and dances in stillness, the kind that reminds you, you are safe, you are known, you are mine. That joy is your inheritance, and I'm restoring it now. You've cried long enough for what left. You've grieved long enough for what never came. You've carried enough tension in your chest. Breathe now. I am here. This is not a visit. This is a habitation. I'm not passing through. I'm taking residence. You don't have to beg me to stay. I never plan to leave. You don't have to prove your worth. I already chose you. You don't have to fight to hear me. I am already speaking. Just slow down. Stay open. Let me walk with you in the rhythm of grace, one day at a time, one decision at a time, one moment at a time. The weight you feel is not pressure. It is glory. It's what happens when a surrendered vessel becomes a resting place for my spirit, because you have no idea what you carry until you let me fill all of it. You've reached the end of this message, but you have not reached the end of what I'm doing in you. This is not closure. This is activation. Everything I've spoken over you, everything I've reminded you, everything I've poured into your spirit was never meant to remain, only in revelation. It was meant to become reality. You are no longer someone just holding on to a word. You are becoming the word I spoke. This is the moment where everything I've said begins to take shape through the way you walk, speak, think, pray, decide, and live. I have realigned your posture. I have removed the false weight. If this speaks to your soul, type "I receive" to welcome the fullness of this restoration. I have filled the empty spaces within you. And now I call you to walk as one who knows what they carry. Even if you can't see it all yet, even if your surroundings still feel ordinary, even if no outward sign shouts, breakthrough, because your transformation did not begin with a spotlight. It began in surrender, and surrender is a foundation of strength that lasts. From this moment forward, speak from your identity, pray from your presence, build from alignment, move with clarity, expect with peace. You don't need to force anything. What I have started in you will grow. What I have confirmed will stand. What I have revealed will continue to unfold. I'm not giving you a feeling to chase. I'm giving you a fire to carry. You are not stepping into pressure. You are stepping into rhythm. The version of you I have developed through process, that is the version I am sending now. And when resistance comes, you will not respond as before. You will not retreat into doubt. You will not spiral into fear. You will remember who you are and what I have said. You will return to my voice and find me steady, near, unchanging. This is the beginning of your new normal, not without challenge, but with deep-rooted presence, not without risk, but with undeniable authority, not with all the answers, but with me dwelling inside you, with all power, all peace, all provision. You are not walking into your next season as someone searching. You are walking in as someone sent. And when people ask how you're still standing, how you carry so much peace, how your clarity returned, how doors began to open, how the fire stayed lit, you will know, you will remember this moment, and you will smile, not because it all made sense, but because it all became real. You carry more than you can comprehend. But as you walk it out, I will show you. I will unfold it. I will increase it, because you have no idea what you carry. Until you live like it's already yours. My precious child, I speak to you now, from the depths of my boundless heart, overflow with a love so profound. No earthly measure can contain it. I see you. I know you. I cherish every breath you take, every thought you think. I am the one who formed you in secret, who knit every fiber of your being. I have watched you from the moment you open your eyes to this world, and I have never once lost sight of you. I have seen you run after your dreams, chase your hopes, wrestle with your fears. I have seen the tears you shed alone, and the smiles you share in joy. There is nothing about you hidden from me. Listen closely, open your heart, for I speak as a God who loves you with an everlasting love. Let your heart be still now. Let every worry hush itself, allowing my voice to resonate deep within your soul. Yes, I speak to you because you are precious, and you need to be reminded how deeply I cherish you. I see the battles raging around you, both inward and outward. I know the unseen struggles in your mind, the concerns for tomorrow, the worries for your family, your health, your future. I am aware of every detail, and I want you to remember, with every beat of your heart, I am here, holding you, ready to guide you step by step, every day of your life. If this speaks to your spirit, type I receive and welcome the depth of this love and guidance. If you will pause now and reflect on the path behind you, you will see my hand at work. You have endured long nights of uncertainty, days filled with questions you could not answer. Sometimes you wondered if your prayers reached higher than the ceiling, if your words only echoed back to you with no reply. But I heard you from the very first whisper. Not once have I turned a deaf ear to your pleas. Not once have I abandoned you in the storm. All this time, while your heart wrestled with frustration, while tears bathed your pillow in the night, I was there, gently watching, carefully preparing the next step, opening doors, orchestrating events. To remind you, you are never alone. I delight in seeing you use your faith. When life throws the unexpected your way, I watch you cling to hope, refusing to surrender to despair. I see how you press forward as though unshakable, not because you have no fear, but because you dare to place your trust in me. I see how you wield the shield of faith like a warrior, protecting your mind from discouragement, guarding your heart from giving up. You have learned the beautiful art of surrender, to place every burden, every longing, every stumbling block into my hands. Continue on this path, my child. Keep clinging to me. When everything around you trembles, know this: I am your unshakable foundation. You may think your home is too simple, your circumstances too small in the eyes of the world. But I see the size of your heart. I see the grandness of your faith. There will come a day when you catch a glimpse, if only a fraction, of the light my presence casts upon your household. You will see that armies of angels have stood guard around you all along. You will see that my blessings never run dry. I have prepared a storehouse of gifts for you, waiting for you to accept and believe. Each time you yield your will to mine, each time you choose love instead of bitterness, forgiveness instead of resentment, humility instead of pride, you unleash more and more of my goodness into your life. I love how you respond to me with innocence, like a small child who trusts without a shadow of doubt. You do not demand proof. You do not wait for signs written across the sky to believe in my reality. You sense my presence and trust that I am who I say I am. I count you blessed because your heart is not hardened by disbelief. Your humility touches me. The sincerity of your devotion moves me. The purity of your intention blesses me. Let no one convince you that such simple faith is weakness. It is in the simple heart that I pour out my greatest strength. It is in the surrendered soul that I work my grandest miracles. I treasure your prayers, whether they come as soft murmurs in the night or passionate cries when pain feels unbearable. No volume of your voice offends me. Your tears are precious drops of your heart's cry, and I collect them all. Never think I grow weary of listening. I never tire of hearing you call my name. In your darkest valleys, when your cries echo with sorrow, I move closer, enthralled by your courage to reach for me, even when you cannot see the light. You might think you have no strength left, but I have placed an inner well of resilience within you. When you feel your soul has collapsed, my strength will carry you forward. Please, my beloved, speak to me. Pour out your thoughts, your joys, your frustrations, your dreams and your fears, your victories and your disappointments. I desire to hear it all. Consider how a loving father delights in every word from his child. How much more do I, your heavenly Father, yearn for your voice. When you talk to me, you declare with every syllable that you trust my attention, that you believe I am near. That sweet act of faith is itself an offering of worship, more precious than you know. You need peace right now, and I am the Prince of Peace. If your heart is open to receive this peace, type I receive and welcome my calm into your soul. The winds have raged against you. Adversity has battered your spirit. You carry a weight too heavy to bear alone. Let my promises be your shelter. My words are not empty. They hold life. They sustain you, even when everything else feels uncertain. The world may swirl in chaos, but I offer you a security that cannot be shaken. Come, rest in my arms. Let go of the turmoil in your mind. Whenever your burdens grow too heavy, place them upon my shoulders. I am strong enough to carry them all. I will walk with you through every desert, through every valley, until you stand victorious upon the mountain peak. Never forget, I am with you. I know how life can weigh you down, how the relentless march of days can leave you feeling weak, tempted to despair. But I am your companion, the one who never quits on you. When your knees tremble, when your voice quivers, when your faith wavers, lean in closer. I am a firm rock beneath your feet. Do not let doubt steal the blessings I've lined up for you. Doubt robs you of joy before you even realize it. Fear paralyzes your potential. But my child, my perfect love casts out fear. My promises stand like a fortress around you. I see you wondering how to move forward. The future feels uncertain. Do not be afraid. I already dwell in your tomorrow. I go ahead, clearing the road, pushing back obstacles. To show you, I have not forgotten my word to you. I satisfy your soul in ways no one else can, filling you with a peace that surpasses understanding. Rest in the knowledge. I am the same yesterday, today, forever. My love does not depend on your performance. My affection for you remains constant, unwavering, unstoppable. Even if the world changes, if seasons shift, mountains crumble into the sea, I remain your steadfast anchor. Hear me, nothing can separate you from my love. Not failure, heartbreak, or mistakes you wish you could erase. I am greater than your shortcomings. When you confess your errors, I cast them as far as the east is from the west, burying them in a sea of forgetfulness. Stop resurrecting shame for what I've already forgiven. Let my forgiveness set you free. Let it break the chains of condemnation. Stand tall in the truth. You are redeemed, set free, made whole by the love of the one who formed the galaxies. I am not a harsh judge waiting to strike. I am a loving father, waiting to embrace you. I have many promises waiting to come alive in your life, a treasury of blessings beyond anything you have ever known. These promises are not hidden. They are accessible through faith. Your faith matters to me more than you can comprehend. Your trust is the currency of relationship in my kingdom. As you choose to believe, you open doors to supernatural realms of possibility. You step onto waters others fear to tread. Confident my hand will keep you from sinking. Keep going. Keep trusting. You will see wonders unfold. This new day, with all its potential, is a gift from my heart to yours. I have planted seeds of new beginnings everywhere you turn. Do not allow the shadows of doubt to choke the sprouts of hope. I know you have questions. I see the swirl of uncertainty, but I have placed in you the resilience to press forward, the courage to hold on to my words like a lifeline. If you could see from my perspective, you would realize the darkest nights often precede the most radiant dawns. You would see every desert holds an oasis waiting for those who do not give up. If this message touches your heart, type "I believe" and step into the hope that awaits you. If I say everything will be well, I invite you to take me at my word. Worrying over things you've already entrusted to me only drains your strength. Let me lead you gently beside still waters. Let me restore your weary soul. Let me fill you with a tender love that heals even your deepest wounds. Yes, the times feel uncertain. Yes, you may stumble, but know this, I am not discouraged by your weakness. When you are weak, my strength is made perfect. That is how you become a living testimony of my grace. By leaning on me, allowing my power to shine through your surrender. I know you feel tired sometimes. Life has a way of wearing you down. The daily demands, the strain of relationships, the frustration of unmet expectations. It can become a heavy load. And in that weariness, your heart becomes a battlefield. Hope flickers. Joy feels distant. Yet, I want to assure you, I am your rest. When you spin in circles, trying to solve every problem by your own might, you neglect the gift of resting in me. Come, sit in my presence. Let me speak softly over you. In that quiet place, you'll discover I am enough. My provision is enough. My peace is enough. My love is more than enough. Stop worrying about the chaos in the world, the kingdoms that shake, the storms that roar, the noise that fills the air. Remember, I am the one who calms the seas with a word. I set the boundaries of the oceans. I lift nations up and bring them down. My dominion lasts forever. Keep your focus on what truly matters. Your family, your spirit, your relationship with me. Let my word nourish your soul. Let prayer be your breath. Let love be your language. Even when others repay you with harm. Yes, it goes against the world's logic. But my kingdom is built on love, forgiveness, and compassion. Turn the other cheek, not out of weakness, but out of deep trust in my justice and mercy. As you show mercy to those who hurt you, you reflect my heart. You show the world this truth. Even when you're far off, I loved you. Let love guide your actions. Let mercy shape your view. In doing this, you step into a divine flow of blessing the world cannot understand. Do not repay evil with evil. Do not answer insult with insult. Instead, plant seeds of kindness, seeds that will bloom into healing. I know it isn't easy, but each time you choose love over hatred, unity over division, you let my grace transform your heart into a sacred sanctuary. Keep a prayer journal for those you love. Write down their names, their needs, and bring them to me. I know them better than you do. I am aware of their every thought, every struggle, but I want you to exercise your faith. Let your prayers rise like incense, echoing the sincerity of your heart. Such prayers move mountains. Keep believing, even when others tremble in fear at life's storms. You and your household do not need to give in to panic. I am with you. I will never forsake you. If this message brings you peace, type I receive and rest in the love that holds you steady. I am greater than every wave that threatens your boat. Though the winds may howl, your anchor in me remains unshaken. Yes, these times are significant. The trumpet calls of spiritual awakening echo all around you. The path to freedom draws near for everyone who believes. Do not be afraid. Instead, pray, trust, lie by my word. Yes, truly live. Breathe deeply of the life I have given you. Don't fix your eyes on the swirling chaos, but on my sustaining presence. The world's headlines should never dictate your peace. My voice, my promises, carry more weight than any noise or clamor. Let faith be your torch in these dimly lit days. Let it guide your steps when uncertainty creeps in like a fog, obscuring the way forward. Remember, faith grows by use. When you plant like a seed, it flourishes into a mighty tree, offering shade and shelter to others. As you stand firm, those who waver will find hope in your example. You don't realize how many are watching, the way you overcome hardship, the peace you hold when storms rise. Every victory you claim through my strength becomes a beacon of hope for someone else. Speak aloud your love for me. I delight in hearing your confession of devotion. Though I know the secrets of your heart, there is power when you declare it. It is not empty words I seek, but a soul aligned with truth, dissolving doubts that linger in your mind, filling the air with faith, igniting your spirit with confidence in my unwavering goodness. If you feel stuck, like you're walking in circles without progress, pause, breathe, look again to my word. Know this, all things work together for good, to those who love me, to those called by my purpose. Even when you see no change, trust my timing, it is perfect. When you don't sense movement, rest in knowing I'm working behind the scenes. Sometimes the quiet moments are where my greatest works are forged. If you stay attentive, you will see my fingerprints on the details you once overlooked. Don't you deeper into confusion. Seek counsel from my spirit. Approach my throne boldly in prayer. Wait patiently for my guidance. My answers may come in unexpected ways. A gentle nudge in your heart, a scripture that leaps off the page, a friend's words that resonate with my truth. I am creative in reaching you. Keep your heart open. Trust that my ways are higher than yours, far beyond what you can imagine. Let my promise be your security. I love you. I guide you. I equip you. I deliver you. Stop worrying about feeling weak. Your limitations become my opportunities to show my power. You do not walk under the rule of fear. I have given you a spirit of power, love, and sound mind. You can stand firm, even when you feel unsteady. Your faith is a lamp that brightens the night, showing you step by step where to go. My spirit is the wind in your sails, pushing you toward a destiny shaped by my love. If you lose your way, I will realign your course. My grace is strong enough to cover your failures, redeem your mistakes, and turn your regrets into testimonies. If this message speaks to your heart, type "I believe" and step forward with confidence in the love that carries you. Beloved, I see the tenderness within your heart, the gentle spirit you carry. I also see the wounds left by those you trusted. Bring me your sorrow. Show me your scars. I am the healer who mends every broken piece of your heart. Stop condemning yourself for things beyond your control. Let your soul breathe freely in my care. Let your questions rest in my sovereignty. I have never lost a battle. I never overlook a single cry for help. Each morning, my mercies are new, washing away the weight of yesterday. I bring you a special gift, a renewed hope. Let it fill every corner of your heart where discouragement once dwelled. Let it inspire you to love again, trust again, dream again. Your past pain does not define your future. I will send people who truly care, who will honor your worth. Do not close your heart to new friendships out of fear. Yes, be wise, but stay open to the newness I bring. You deserve genuine love. I long to see you flourish in wholesome relationships. If some have wounded you, if their toxicity drains your spirit, it may be time to step away. Not every door is meant to stay open. Sometimes letting go is an act of love, for them and for yourself. Trust me to heal what is broken, or lead you to new paths where my promises await. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is releasing anger's hold, so you can move forward free from bitterness. I will fight your battles. Let me be your defender. Stand in love, not hostility. When your enemies rise, do not tremble. You are protected under my wings. No one can harm you without my permission. I allow only what will shape you for my glory and your growth. This may be hard to understand in the heat of trials, but my power surpasses every threat. The storms roar loud, but my voice is stronger. When I speak, even the winds obey. You can stand upright, not because you are fearless alone, but because I am by your side. Hold on to that courage, that certainty. You are never walking alone. Each morning, remind yourself, you are wrapped in my love, crowned with dignity, guarded by angels. Your name is written on my heart. Speak boldly. My God is with me. I will fear no evil. Make such declarations your daily habit. Let them shape your mindset and fortify your soul against doubt. You will be amazed at the strength that rises within you when you hold on to my words. I want to fill you with hope for the future. The seasons are changing, and the seeds of faith you planted will burst into life. The dreams you thought were lost will awaken again. The relationships once broken can find new beginnings. My grace can restore anything. My grace can rewrite any story. Even the darkest chapters can become testimonies of how my light shattered the night. Nothing is beyond my reach. Nothing is beyond redemption in my hands. Yes, you have walked through deserts, but every desert holds an oasis for those who endure. I invite you to see your trials from a higher vantage point. Know that I refine you like gold in fire, not to harm you, but to purify you. Embrace the process. Trust that I am the master craftsman, shaping your character for extraordinary purposes. A time of refreshing is near. If you remain steadfast, you will taste the sweetest waters of breakthrough. If this message touches your heart, type "I receive" to affirm your faith in the healing power of divine love. Remember, you are never alone. Refuse to remain bound by the mistakes and hurts of your past. The cords of bitterness hold you back from the destiny I have designed for you. Let forgiveness flow like a gentle river. Let healing be your testimony, a proof that my love overcomes every attempt of the enemy to destroy you. Perhaps you have clung to certain habits or relationships out of comfort, though they weigh heavily on your spirit. Lay them down at my feet. Do not fear to release what burdens you. Know this: anything you entrust in my hands, I will restore or replace with something infinitely better. My child, I rejoice in your perseverance. You have faced battles that almost broke you, yet here you stand, still believing. That is the heart of faith. Standing strong when everything inside urges you to give up. Do you see why I delight in you? You are a vessel of my power. Each morning when you rise, heaven witnesses your quiet resolve to cling to me once more. It is in those small acts of faith, the daily consistency, that I see my reflection in you. Never underestimate these simple acts. They send ripples across the spiritual realm, shifting circumstances beyond your sight. I declare, I will prosper the work of your hands as you walk in my ways. Keep your heart aligned with my word. Watch as the seeds you sow multiply abundantly. I desire for you to abound in every good thing, to be a beacon of hope in your community, not for vanity, but to display my love and generosity. Let people see through you that faith in me is never in vain. I am a God who keeps promises. Whether in your career, your family, or your calling, I bless every area. Remember, blessings flow where faith and obedience meet. Yes, I prepare you for things you cannot yet see. I ready your mind and heart to stew with the greatness I plan to entrust to you. You wonder why the process is slow. Why the waiting? Know this. Waiting seasons are never wasted. I am shaping you in those in-between moments, teaching perseverance, dependence, and unwavering hope. Now, as you stand at the threshold of new doors, do not shrink back. Step forward in the boldness I have given you. Breathe in my presence. Exhale every doubt. Yes, I am with you every step, whispering reminders of my faithfulness. Look back on the times you stumbled, the times you felt unworthy. Remember how my hand lifted you, renewed your strength like an eagle's wings, like a father teaching a child to walk. I never scolded your falls, but encouraged you to rise again, steady in my support. Here you stand, taller, stronger, wiser. Every fall was an invitation to experience my grace. Every flaw met with my compassion. You are not defined by your failures, but by my love that has carried you through them. Be mindful of those around you who seek to mislead. Not all who speak sweetly care for your soul. Some come with false promises, illusions of prosperity without me. They whisper that happiness can be found alone, without my guidance or love. They show a path smooth and pleasant, but it leads to fog and confusion. Guard your heart, my child. Remain steadfast in trust. Discern who truly builds you up, who encourages your faith rather than mocks it. Keep your eyes on me, and I will shield you from deception. You are connected to me eternally, even in the darkest valleys. I shine my light, so you do not lose your footing. But if you choose rebellion, you will distance your heart from my truth. You may forget my promises, think you no longer need them, and block out the warmth of my love. If this message stirs your soul, type, I trust, to affirm your commitment to walk in divine love and faith. Remember, you are forever held in my grace. Yet even when you stray, I will never stop calling your name. My love is relentless, pursuing you without pause. But oh, how much better it is to remain by my side, to dwell in my peace, to let your soul flourish safely in my presence. I rescued you from darkness, from illusions that threatened your mind. I lifted you out of the miry clay, setting your feet on solid rock. I did this so you could walk in freedom and be a blessing to those around you. Do you realize your life is meant to influence others? Your testimony carries power. Your stories of deliverance become windows through which others glimpse my saving grace. Do not hesitate to share how I have moved in your life. There is someone who feels hopeless, thinking no one understands. Your story may be the key that unlocks their faith. You have a future. Let that truth echo within you. The world might mock, saying you don't belong, but they do not hold your destiny. I, the creator of heaven and earth, hold the blueprint of your life. I have placed you in this time and place for a divine purpose. Embrace this calling. Stand tall in my approval. The world's opinions fade before my divine decree. I have given you the keys of faith, access to my throne of grace. Use them boldly. Know this, my resources never run dry. Doors will open when least expected. Provision will come from unexpected places. Hearts once hardened will soften just in time. Guard yourself against naysayers who trample on your faith. Their cynicism can dim your passion's fire. Their scorn plants seeds of doubt. Resist bitterness. Resist anger. Fix your focus on my voice. Fix your gaze on my promises. Remember, you are seated with me in heavenly places. Clothed in righteousness, I freely gave. Darkness fears his truth, for it recognizes the authority I have placed within you. You carry royal blood, adopted into my household, co-heir with my son. Let that royal identity strengthen your prayers. Let it lift your spirit when you feel defeated. Your life is not just for yourself. You are called to serve, to be my hands and feet in a hurting world. Open your heart to those in need. Share the hope you carry. Show compassion. Offer kindness. Be patient with those still searching. Remember how patient I have been with you, and still am. As you pour out love, I will refill your spirit 100-fold. You'll find more joy in giving than receiving. A heart overflowing with love can never be empty. Watch as I expand your capacity to heal broken souls and nurture hearts. I speak to you intimately now, because you are stepping into a crucial season. I have been stirring you from within. There's a fresh movement in my spirit, urging you to rise to a new level of faith. Listen closely. I want to show you glimpses of the destiny I planned long before you were born. I want to fill you with wisdom beyond human logic, so you can navigate life's complexities with clarity. I want to fill you with courage that defies fear. Stay close to me. I will reveal mysteries, unravel spiritual truths, and guide you down paths of unimaginable blessing. Let your words reflect the trust planted deep within your heart. If this message touches your spirit type, I receive to open your heart to the new season of faith. Remember, you are never alone on this journey. Each time you say, God, I believe you, you unleash a powerful wave in the spiritual realm. Do not hesitate to speak your faith aloud. Write it down if you must. Scribble on a paper, I trust in you, my God. These simple acts strengthen your resolve. They silence the voice of doubt. Even the enemy trembles when he sees a believer who refuses to be silenced by discouragement. Rise, my beloved warrior. Remember the times you overcame. Recall how my hand parted the waters of impossibility. Let the memory of past victories ignite a fresh fire of hope within you. You wonder, is it truly okay to desire blessings? Yes, my child. I created you not to live in lack, but to walk in abundance. Abundance that glorifies my name. I want to bless you financially, emotionally, spiritually, relationally, so you can be a channel of my goodness to others. Receive freely. Let go of guilt. My generosity has no end. Every resource you hold is a seed, not just for your own joy, but to uplift those around you. Keep your heart generous, for as you sow, you will reap abundantly. Some days your faith may feel weak, overshadowed by pressing realities, but do not let circumstances dictate your conviction. Faith grows stronger in adversity. It is in the storms that faith proves its true power. I meet you in the valley with the same love I show on the mountaintop. My desire is to see you grow deeper in trust, more alive in compassion, radiant in holiness. Holiness is not about rigid rules. It is my love transforming every part of you, purifying motives, aligning your desires with mine. Sometimes you ask, why must I wait for answers? My ways are higher than yours, my timing beyond human measure. When I delay, I am weaving everything for your ultimate good. I see the full tapestry of your life, connections and consequences you cannot yet see. Yes, waiting can hurt, but in waiting, your character forms. Patience is forged. Gratitude grows deeper. Dependence on me becomes sweet, not a burden. When the blessing arrives, you will hold it with reverence, knowing how carefully I prepared it. Let gratitude fill your spirit now, even before you see the promises come to life. Thankfulness is powerful in my kingdom. As you thank me for unseen victories, you show confidence in my faithfulness. This gratitude shields your heart from negativity. It keeps you ready for the miracle unfolding. Yes, give thanks for small milestones, for daily provisions, for breath in your lungs, for lessons learned in hardship. A thankful heart remains open, ever ready to receive more. I see the battles you face, how the enemy tries to sow discord, to shake your faith, to pull you away from my presence. Remember, he has no power but what you give him. Stand firm, declare my word boldly, resist the lies that you are unworthy, unloved, or alone. If these words strengthen your heart, type, I trust, and declare your faith aloud today. You are not alone. Those words, they contradict everything I've spoken over you. Bind yourself tightly to my truth, and you will stand unshaken. Let hope and joy be your armor. Love and forgiveness, your weapons. Walk in my spirit, and darkness cannot claim you. When restless thoughts keep you awake, when your mind races with worries unresolved, come to me. Use the stillness of the night to draw near to my heart. Let me calm the storm within you. Soothe your soul with my gentle words. In those quiet hours, you'll find a deeper communion with me, one that can reorient your entire outlook. When dawn breaks, you will rise renewed, anchored firmly in my promises. Day by day, your trust in me will grow, a chain unbreakable, linking your heart to my throne of love. I am proud of how you stand firm in your convictions, even when the world mocks or misunderstands your faith. Perseverance in opposition is the mark of genuine belief. Do not be surprised if they criticize you for placing me at your center. Light exposes darkness, and many fear what it reveals. Do not let their reaction dim your shine. Keep reflecting my character. Extend grace to them. Pray for their hearts to meet the same love that transformed you. One day, they may come seeking the peace you carry. Remember, your faith journey is not only yours. It touches those I have entrusted to your care. Your children, siblings, friends, neighbors. The spiritual atmosphere you create ripples into their lives in ways unseen. When you pray, you send waves of blessing their way. When you persevere, you leave a legacy of courage. When you love, you awaken in them a hunger for love that never fails. This is how my kingdom expands. Heart by heart, prayer by prayer, one act of obedience at a time. I know heartbreak has touched you. You open your heart fully, only to be wounded. You may wonder, can I ever trust again? Can I risk love once more? My child, your heart is safe in my hands. I am the healer of broken hearts, the binder of wounds. Trust me to guide you in forming new connections, relationships built on respect, on devotion to me. I am bringing people into your life, those who will see your worth, celebrate your growth, encourage your faith. Stay open, remain discerning. Let my spirit lead you. You may sense it, a new chapter dawning. Doors you thought locked tight will swing open wide. Opportunities once unimaginable are stepping forward. This is no accident. I have arranged divine appointments just for you. Step boldly through these doors with humility and confidence. Know my favor rests on you, even if you feel unqualified. Remember, I do not call the qualified. I qualify the called. Your faith-filled willingness pleases me greatly. Watch how my power fills in your gaps, transforming your life into a living testimony of grace. Yesterday's regrets need not poison today's joys. When regrets whisper in your ear, reminding you of past mistakes, counter them with the truth of my redemption. I specialize in turning ashes to beauty, mourning into joy. If this truth touches your heart, type, I receive, and step into this new chapter with faith. You are not alone. The shame that once weighed you down, it can become your story of victory. Bring me your regrets, like a broken shell in your hand, and I will fashion from them a precious pearl of wisdom and hope. Do not linger in the shadows of condemnation. I have seen the sincerity of your heart, the depth of your repentance. You are already forgiven. Step forward. Free yourself from the chains of guilt. This is your moment to run. Stretch out your legs of faith. Breathe deeply. The fresh wind of my spirit. You are no longer who you used to be. You have been made new. Your identity is no longer rooted in what you did, but in what I did for you on the cross and by the power of my resurrection. My love for you is steadfast, unwavering, even when doubt or discouragement creep in. Do you see, my child? I am not fickle. I do not change my mind about you because of your moods or mistakes. My love is boundless, far beyond any human affection. Let this unchanging truth settle deep in your heart. You are loved. You are treasured. You are my delight. If you truly grasp the fullness of my affection, fear would find no room to stand. Let my kindness flood every corner of your life, shining light into the hidden places you've been reluctant to reveal. Remember, I correct with gentleness, never condemnation. I prune the branches that bear no fruit, so you can flourish more abundantly. This process may sting, but it flows from my unwavering love. It's how I shape you into the radiant reflection of my heart. You are always meant to be. Embrace my plan, even when it shatters your expectations. Sometimes your greatest barrier is the picture you paint of your own path. You imagine a road fulfillment, but I see beyond the horizon. My vantage point is perfect. When I redirect you, it's because the way I choose leads to ultimate joy and purpose. Trust me, I am not a man that I should lie. My record is flawless. Generation after generation, I have guided my children, fulfilling promises beyond human logic. Rest in that assurance. The journey ahead may hold trials, but do not be dismayed. Each challenge is a chance to witness my faithfulness anew. I stand beside you, whispering softly, "Fear not, for I am with you." Let those words echo in your soul. Picture my hand on your shoulder, steadying you. This is the reality of my presence. Even if the world grows cold and chaotic, my warmth surrounds you, a fortress of peace. Let your spirit soak in this comfort, and you will find serenity that transcends every circumstance. At times, I will call you to steps of obedience that stretch your faith. Maybe I'll nudge you to speak encouragement to someone who hurt you, or to forgive an old grievance you carry, or to take a leap into the unknown. You might hesitate, feeling you lack strength or resources. But remember, my grace is enough for you. In your weakness, my power is shown most clearly. When you step out in faith, you create room for me to work miracles. The testimonies born there will inspire awe, not just in you, but in all who witness them. Know this, you are no accident. You're not a product of chance. Your life is intricately planned. Your gifts, your talents, even your unique personality, all have purpose. You hold a place in my great tapestry that no one else can fill. This is why the enemy fights so hard to sideline you with discouragement. He fears the power of the believer fully awake to my design. Turn a deaf ear to his lies. Tune your heart to my affirmations. I see in you potential you have yet to realize. I see seeds of greatness waiting to bloom when watered with trust and nourished by obedience. Keep watering with prayer. Keep nourishing with my word. In due time, those seeds will bear fruit, blessing you and countless others. If you feel the stirring within, type "I believe" to affirm your faith and embrace your divine purpose. You are deeply loved, never forgotten. This is how my kingdom grows. One heart coming alive, then lighting the fire of hope. In another heart, let your life be a beacon. Let the flame of your faith ignite revival in those who yearn deeply for my love. I know you long for breakthroughs to happen now. You want the pain gone today, the problem solved yesterday, the relationship healed instantly. And yes, I do work miracles, but often I work through processes that shape and refine you. I mold your patience, deepen your empathy, and refine your character. These processes may seem slow, but they are meticulously orchestrated. In time, you will look back with gratitude at how I wove every thread of circumstance into a tapestry of redemption. Have confidence in my sovereignty. If I say a mountain will move, it will obey. And even if it stands a while, do not doubt my power. The timing of the miracle is as vital as the miracle itself. You are learning perseverance, forging a steel-strong faith that does not bend in the slightest breeze. Keep praising me in the waiting. Keep declaring my goodness in the silence. These declarations do not fall on deaf ears. They echo through eternity, aligning earthly realities with my heavenly truth. When doubt creeps in, remember how far we've come together. Recall the times I shielded you from disaster, the breathtaking blessings, the answers arriving just in time. Remember how I comforted you when the nights grew long and sorrow threatened to overwhelm you. Let the memory of my faithfulness be your anchor in the storm. My record speaks for itself. I have never failed you, and I never will. You may feel overwhelmed by the size of your dreams and callings, but that is exactly where I want you. Dreaming dreams you cannot fulfill alone. Dreams that drive you to rely on my power and presence. I plant these big visions in your heart, not to frustrate you, but to reveal the vastness of my plan. Step by step, I will lead you. Each small act of faith builds a foundation for the grand design. Before you know it, you will live in the reality of what once seemed impossible. When you feel spiritually drained, when discouragement threatens, seek me wholeheartedly. Set distractions aside. Dive into my word as if it were your lifeline, because it is. Within its pages, you will find living water, quenching the deepest thirst of your soul. You will find stories of men and women who crossed deserts, endured persecution, wrestled with doubt, and still emerged victorious because they trusted me. Their stories testify to what I can do through a willing heart. Speak to your fears about the greatness of your God. Remind those fears they stand no chance. In the light of my might, do not let fear control your choices. Keep your eyes fixed on me, just as Peter did when he stepped onto the water. The moment his focus shifted to the raging storm, he began to sink. Let that be your lesson. When you shift your gaze from me to the size of your problems, despair takes hold. But when you fix your eyes on me, you walk above the chaos. That is the supernatural life I invite you to live. Treasure the calm moments. 2, they are sacred, restoring your soul for the journey ahead. If this truth resonates in your heart, type, I receive to claim the faith and strength God has placed within you. You are part of a kingdom that never fades. Not every day will feel like a raging battle. There will be moments, quiet moments of peace, green pastures where your soul can rest. Enjoy these gifts. Use them to rejuvenate, to reflect, to celebrate even the smallest victories. In the quiet, you might hear my voice more clearly. In the stillness, I whisper the secrets of my heart, secrets drowned out by the noise and rush of life. Make space for this communion with me. You will find the time spent with me is never time wasted. As you walk this path, your perspective will shift. The things that once terrified you will lose their grip. The temptations that once ensnared you with ease will lose their appeal. This is the work of my love, a deep transformation renewing mind, body, and soul. I restore even what seemed lost beyond repair. What was once broken, I mend into something even more beautiful than before. This is how I display my glory, by taking human frailty and weaving it into a testimony of grace. I have already placed the keys of freedom in your hand. If you feel trapped by habits, toxic relationships, or dark thoughts, remember this. You carry my authority to break every chain. Darkness trembles. When my name falls from your lips, speak it aloud. Declare my victory. Watch as strongholds crumble. Watch as prison doors swing wide open. At the touch of my grace, you're no longer a slave. You are my child, an heir to my kingdom, endowed with privileges that make angels marvel. Hear me now. I do not define you by your past. What matters is the posture of your heart today. My arms are open wide, ready to embrace you. I celebrate every moment you turn away from the burdens that weigh you down. Like the father in the story of the prodigal son, I run to meet you. The instant you turn back toward my love, never fear rejection from me. I am the God who gave his life to bring you home. Rejoice, for I have already begun good works in you, and I will see them through to completion. Yes, there may be twists and turns, but my faithfulness will not waver. My promise stands firm. I will never leave you, nor forsake you, in silence or noise, in joy or pain. I am here, whether you climb the heights of success or walk through valleys of shame. My companionship is unwavering. Let this truth dispel every lingering fear of abandonment. You are growing, child, more than you realize. Like a seed buried in the soil, much of the growth happens unseen, but in time, you will burst forth in full bloom, display my handiwork for all to see. Continue to trust, continue to pray, continue to praise. The ground of your heart is fertile, nourished by the living water of my spirit. Expect a great harvest at any moment. If the weight of your journey feels heavy, remember my invitation. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Rest is more than sleep for the body. It is renewal for your soul. In my rest, you will find courage for tomorrow, clarity for your decisions, and the warmth of my embrace that silences every fear. If this message touched your spirit type, I am ready to step into this peace and renewal now, this sacred rest. It is my gift, tailor-made just for you. Seize it, breathe it in deeply. Do not think you must earn it. No proof of worthiness needed. I offer it freely because you are my beloved. Let these words settle deep within your spirit. Let their echoes resonate long after you've read them. I am planting seeds. Seeds of hope, seeds of faith, seeds of purpose. Tend to them carefully. Guard them with your heart. Let my voice be your guide in every moment of your day-to-day life. As you do, the fullness of my presence will surround you like a gentle breeze on a hot day, refreshing and invigorating. And in that presence, you'll find the answers you seek, the strength you long for, the peace that surpasses all understanding. I speak this over you now. You are blessed. You are loved. You are chosen. You are held. My angels stand watch over you and over those you hold dear. Even if 1,000 arrows fly your way, they will not harm you. My word is a shield around you. Though trials come, they will not consume you. Though waves crash, they will not drown you. Though fires rage, you will emerge refined, strong, pure, victorious. Keep reminding yourself, my power is unlimited. My storehouses of mercy never run dry. My compassion never fails. Now let your heart be still. Even as the world clamors for your attention, slip away in spirit to rest in my arms. Listen closely. Hear my heartbeat, the steady pulse of eternal love. I long for these sacred moments with you. As you read these words, let them nourish your soul. Let them bring the perspective you will need for every season ahead. You have nothing to fear, for I am with you. You have every reason to hope, for I am faithful to fulfill every promise. Yes, this is a new day, ripe with possibility. Step into it courageously. Rise with expectation, for I have orchestrated blessings along your path. Keep your eyes open. Keep your heart receptive. Offer every breath as an act of worship. Make every action a testament to my goodness. In the end, you will see your story is woven into my grand narrative of redemption. And oh, what a beautiful story it will be. I love you with an everlasting love. I am proud of you, my child. Do not doubt this truth. Keep talking to me. Let us walk forward together into the fullness of life I have prepared for you. Receive this truth with all your heart. I, the Lord your God, am always at your side, and I will never abandon you. From now until the end of time and beyond, you are mine, and I am yours. In every moment, in every breath, I am here, loving you, guiding you, calling you ever closer to my heart. I see you now, standing before me with a heart full of hope, yearning for my promises to become your reality. You wonder if my words are truly reliable, and I assure you, they do not fail. I am the one who spoke creation into being, who formed you in love, and breathed life into your very soul. I am steadfast, unchanging. When I declare a blessing, it is never in vain. Today I invite you, lean into the comfort of my presence. Trust that every promise I have whispered into your soul will find its perfect fulfillment at the perfect time. You have prayed, you have waited, often with tears streaming down your face. If this message speaks to your heart, type, I receive, to embrace this divine rest and hope today. Yet still, you lift your head in faith, and I see your perseverance, especially in those moments when discouragement tried to pull you under, but you stood firm. You chose praise over complaint. That faith within your heart, it moves my hand. This unwavering trust ignites the fire of a miracle already on its way to you. I will place it gently in your hands, so all your anxiety and fear will dissolve in the flood of my mercy. I speak to you now as a loving father who sees beyond the moment into the deepest places of your heart. Know this, your life matters deeply to me, even when it feels like the world overlooks you, when others fail to grasp the weight you carry. I am fully aware of everything within you, every silent cry for help, every whispered prayer, every trembling hope that refuses to let go. My response may not always match your timing, but trust my timing. Before I release the blessing you so long for, I am shaping your character, imparting wisdom, preparing every detail, so that the gift I give will never become a burden. Sometimes you think you only need a small relief, but I am envisioning something far greater, something that blesses your future, your loved ones, and brings joy that never fades. My plans for you are always higher than your own, so cast your cares on me. Release that bitter complaint. Let go of all doubt. Ignore the scorn of voices that mock your faith. I, the Lord your God, am on your side. When weariness sets in, when anxiety knocks at your door, call on me. I will refresh your spirit with perseverance and pour patience into your heart. My grace will steady your emotions and lift your words into encouragement. I ask only this: do not speak harshly or foolishly in moments of stress, for such words wound my heart and steal your peace. My blessings rain down on you, saturating every barren place of your soul until you overflow with divine favor. I cradle you gently, like a parent feeding a tiny infant. In return, all I ask is gratitude and humility. Approach me with reverence, not pride. Many have raised their voices in arrogance, mocking those who cling to faith. yet I wait for them with love, longing for each to return. But remember, it is a serious thing to challenge the hand of the Almighty. I protect my children with the fiercest love, and no one can prevail against those sheltered beneath my wings. I know your frustration when life's events don't unfold as you expect. Yes, life brings challenges, conflicts when least expected, problems that leave you searching for answers, and enemies who rise suddenly to oppose you. In those moments, it may feel like my answers come too late. But I assure you, my child, open your spiritual eyes, for the truth is deeper than what you see on the surface. The blessing you hunger for is already near, waiting like a treasure, just steps away. Yet to grasp it, you must move forward, undeterred by the past, refusing to cling to toxic emotions or destructive thoughts that keep you paralyzed. If this message strengthens your heart today, type "I trust" to affirm your faith and courage. If your heart cries out for a blessing, know this: you must also pass through tests that refine you. I long to see that steel-like determination shining inside you, even when answered prayers feel distant and unseen. Will you hold fast to joy and gratitude, or will bitterness creep in, poisoning all you have built? I search for your resilient spirit, your willingness to stand firm. Though the night feels endlessly long, like a precious diamond, formed beneath pressure, your character emerges, brilliant and strong. Through perseverance, I yearn to witness your loyalty. Will you cling to truth and integrity? When shortcuts call with false promises, will you remain honest and upright, even when compromise seems easier, quicker to solve your troubles? This is the path where lasting victories are won, in the realm of faith, and these victories will bring forth the very blessings you desire. So wait steadfastly, resist the chill of doubt that seeks to freeze the warmth of your faith. Do not listen to the foolish voices that echo only fear and hopelessness. Guard my words deep in your heart, for they bring life and peace. I have pledged my faithfulness to you. I have placed my commands within the core of your being, written them across your mind and heart. I have erased the record of your sins, so you may stand confidently before me, cleansed and accepted. Let your soul find comfort in me, for in my divine fellowship lies healing, and in my holy presence, infinite strength. For those who cling to faith with patience, rid your heart of corrosive negativity, the doubts that undermine trust. Do not dwell on cynicism or ridicule, for their scorn does not define your worth. And if waiting strains your spirit, if anxieties wage war against your calm, lift your voice to me. I will shield you with supernatural perseverance. Let me show you the power of patience, so your emotions no longer rise and fall like waves in a storm. Let my wisdom teach you to guard your speech, to avoid careless words that injure your spirit or wound others. I see your longing to be free from worry and turmoil. Let me enfold you in love, like a parent who cups a child's face, speaking softly of hope and bright tomorrows. My deepest desire is this, that your heart reflects thankfulness, never demanding as if entitled, never allowing pride or arrogance to rise. Many choose rebellion and disrespect, but my grace still reaches them. Do not join their chorus, for they play with dangerous fire. I warn those who raise fists against my beloved. In my perfect timing, I will defend the defenseless and vindicate the unjustly condemned. I know you feel dismayed when outcomes differ from your vision, yet this is life's pattern. You pray and I respond. You rise to meet challenges, only to find obstacles and enemies filled with jealousy and malice, ready to see you fall. In this chaos, you wonder if my hand is delayed, but open your eyes of faith and discern the deeper truth. If this message speaks to your soul today, type "I remember" to hold this truth in your heart. I am right beside you, orchestrating every moment in ways your eyes cannot yet grasp. The solution may lie just beneath your feet, but you must keep moving forward, refusing to let negative thoughts freeze your progress. Trials are not designed to crush you. They prepare you for blessings far above what you can imagine. I watch closely how you respond when the answer is delayed. Do you keep joy alive in your heart, or let resentment eat away the seeds of hope? Do you praise through the wait, or cast aside all you've sown? In a moment of frustration, I long to see you stand strong and bold, unwavering in love for me, with all your heart and mind, even the waiting seasons. I have placed within you a spirit of iron resilience, more precious than any gem. My question is, will you hold fast to loyalty and holiness, even when the path is hard? Will you resist the lure of shortcuts, the temptation to betray integrity? For fleeting gain, I want honesty to burn bright within you. No theft, no deceit, no manipulative words, not to escape hardship. This is how true victories are born. Remember, my blessings flourish in your life. When you refuse to bargain with darkness, stand firm on the foundation of integrity, and the blessings you yearn for will become your reality. When the world's confusion tries to cloud your mind, hold tight to the clarity that flows from my word. Step away from skepticism. Avoid unwise counsel. The scoffer has no place in your destiny. My love covers you. My faithfulness is an eternal covenant, unbreakable, unwavering. Open your heart to my voice each morning. Let these words feed your faith, filling you with peace. You are safe in my arms. Never forget, the blessing you seek draws near. So come close to me with devotion. Open your lips. Speak out loud. Beloved God, I wait on you with all my heart. I am your creator, your father, your steadfast friend, your good shepherd. If you have never known me before this day, here I am, revealing myself. In the quiet stirrings of your spirit, I chose you long before your first breath, igniting a flame of purpose, so clear, so profound, it still burns in your soul. I am the one who satisfies your thirst for love. I cover you with infinite compassion. I am love. I am tenderness. I am peace. I am the way. I am the truth. And I am the light, illuminating your journey through the darkest hours. This day is a day of miracles. Feed on the promise of my word, for my Holy Spirit stands beside you, guiding and comforting every step. Do not harden your heart. Let these assurances be carved deep inside you, ready to surface when storms press in, when you need immediate help. The doors to my throne of grace stand wide open. I will not turn you away. Approach me without hesitation, knowing your soul's wounds can find healing here in my presence. That secret burden you carry, the pain that gnaws your thoughts, no longer holds dominion over you. Today, I cast off your transgressions, and I invite you to do the same. You will no longer be a slave to shame. Even if past mistakes cannot be undone, do not lose your peace. Do what you can. Humble yourself. Seek forgiveness. Make amends where possible. Lie with an honest testimony. If these words reach your soul, type, I receive to embrace this healing and strength now. If anyone refuses your apology or denies you the chance to make things right, place that in my hands. You are clean and forgiven by my decree. Let them remain in the past if they choose. You are moving forward into the future I have prepared just for you. Hand me every source of pain, every strangling memory from your past, every harmful emotion lodged deep within your heart. These seeds of negativity, planted by the enemy to stir inner turmoil, it's time to uproot them. Lay them before me, and I will unleash my power to break every chain. I will shatter the whip of anxiety that lashes your mind and plant the seeds of my holy word deep in the soil of your soul. My goodness will flood your being, setting you free in ways you have never known. I gently wrap you in a mantle of mercy, covering your vulnerabilities, clothing you in blessing. Today, the weight pressing down your spirit is lifted. Anger and bitter resentment have no place in you anymore. Your lips will no longer release harsh insults, destructive curses, or malicious gossip. Instead, your mouth will become a vessel of praise, carrying my healing power to others. My beloved, you are never alone. I have been speaking to you for so long, and now you stand convinced. Come what may, you must keep walking by faith. Do not let present setbacks fool you. You walk, and I reward. You believe, and I lift you to your destiny of redemption. Now is the moment to embrace unwavering trust in miracles. Nothing is impossible for the one who believes and yields to my will. Every challenge, each triumph, even the stumbling moments, they are opportunities to witness the greatness of my love. You are cradled in the palm of my hand, surrounded by a powerful host of angels, watching over your home day and night. My spirit will not let any foe divide your family or sow discord in your household. The people you love matter deeply to me, and I vow to preserve and strengthen them. Hear my voice, child of mine. No one can snatch you away from me. I comfort you, encourage you, pour heavenly sustenance into your soul. I will feed you with the eternal bread of my presence, so you will never hunger for counterfeit love. I will quench your thirst with living water, so you never feel desperate for fleeting approval or false companionship. Put your hope in me, not in those who can fail. Through my spirit, I stir in you a fierce passion to live, to chase your dreams, to press on with unwavering tenacity. Return often to these words. Feast on them like nourishment for your soul. Cling to love and hope. There is no limit to what can unfold in your life. When you believe in my power, obey my guidance, surrender to my plan, live each day with a grateful heart. For gratitude unlocks a joy like no other, a joy born from knowing I am moving heaven and earth on your behalf. When you wake in the morning, thank me for the gift of life. Let the first sound from your lips be an offering of praise. This is a day of miracles. My God is good. He loves me and holds me in his mighty hand. Trust that it will be done for you according to your faith. Do not waste your energy fretting about tomorrow or lamenting yesterday. You are stronger than you realize. Incredible outcomes await you when you lay everything at my feet. Release your will to mine and watch how I move. Through your humility and devotion, I am holding your hand, guiding you step by step, giving you patience and wisdom to progress. You cannot resolve all your concerns at once, but I am the one who shifts circumstances, aligns events, and opens doors that no one can shut. So do not let the unknown torment your heart. If this message touches your spirit, type, I trust, to embrace this peace and strength now. Let my peace still your restless mind. Walk with the confidence that I never fail. When difficulties swarm around you, unexpected emergencies, pressing deadlines, remember this. You asked for my peace, and I granted it. Now rest in it. Do your part, but surrender fully to the calm I have placed within you. Lift your arms toward heaven and declare boldly, thank you, Almighty God, for your faithfulness. Let me hear that declaration of trust, for it fills the atmosphere with praise and stirs the angels to sing. Glory to God Most High. All creation recognizes when I stretch out my hand to respond with wonders on behalf of my faithful children. Rejoice. I will do mighty works in your life, drawn by the sweet fragrance of your gratitude and reverence. The doorway to my presence stands wide open to you. Let your heartfelt worship be the key, granting you deeper intimacy with me. Step inside. Watch as my spirit floods your soul with power, bestowing gifts to fulfill your destiny. The burdens that once buried you in despair will transform into fertile ground for new growth. What looks like a grave is truly the place where you are planted for greater fruitfulness. The pruning you feel, though painful, removes dead branches, making way for fresh shoots of life to flourish. I have set you in rich soil, ready to yield abundant fruit. My love for you is vast, and I have infused you with remarkable strength. You are more powerful than you realize, designed to surpass every goal you've ever dreamed. If you yearn to soar higher, release every weight dragging you down. Leave behind the relentless chase for meaningless trophies, the obsession with fleeting praise, and the false security of possessions. The world cannot steal your purpose or your joy unless you let it. True fulfillment does not lie in the glitter of achievements, but in the posture of your heart before me. Yes, I know you need resources to bless others, and I want to provide for you, but I instruct you, do not fret or scramble. Put me first. Focus on your family. Commit to sincere prayer. Work wholeheartedly in every task. Treat others with kindness. Then watch how I supply everything you need in perfect measure, without sorrow or tension shadowing your blessings. I want to shower you with more than you could ever imagine. So calm your heart, soak in my counsel, and let these revelations seep deep into your soul. Each word is a seed I am planting, destined to bear a harvest of supernatural favor. Focus on what truly matters. Guard your time. Do not chase distractions that drain your strength. I am preparing you, molding you, teaching you. Through these words heavy with divine power, rise after every failure. For stumbling is often part of the journey. Fix your gaze forward, not back, because regrets chain you to a past that no longer exists. If a crisis looms like a storm, remember this. From my vantage point, it is but a passing wind. Keep pressing on in faith, and you will uncover the hidden beauty within every new step. You are never abandoned. My unwavering love lights your path, guiding you gently through the shadows. Believe in my plan for you, in the dreams I have etched on your heart, and the gifts and talents I have given you. Honor and love your family, and everyone I have placed in your life. I have orchestrated these connections for your blessing and theirs. Do not let selfishness rule your heart. I bless you so you might be a blessing to others. I will transform you into a refreshing oasis in the desert, a vessel of hope. People will come thirsty, seeking a glimpse of my truth in you. Welcome them with open arms. Embrace my divine affection for you. Right now, let it fill you with courage to face every challenge ahead. Speak to me from your soul. I receive your love, dear child. In these words lies a powerful covenant, one that renews your life. From this moment, transformation begins. If these words ignite your spirit, type, I receive, and step boldly into transformation awaiting you. Subtle at first, yet undeniably present. Keep your head lifted, your heart beating with bold faith, and watch how I rearrange circumstances for your good. Yes, transformation may come gradually, but soon you will witness changes, taking shape all around you. Do not forget, every minute of this day, I walk with you, providing the strength you need to conquer every difficulty. I awaken your senses to the tender mercies, the small wonders I scatter throughout your daily journey. If ever you sense my absence, remember this. I am always nearby. Breathe in my peace. Let your heart rest in my presence. Recall that every trial is woven with purpose. I see it all. Nothing escapes my notice. Every tear, every desire, every heartbreak you've endured. And I assure you, I'm helping you solve the big struggles and the small inconveniences alike. My love for you is limitless. I want you to mirror this love. Extend compassion, forgiveness, and patience to those around you. Become an instrument of my grace, inviting others to draw close to me. Yes, It may feel difficult at times, but I will supply fresh strength day by day, live this day with joyous expectation, anchored in my sovereignty. I hold all things under control, even when chaos seems rampant. Fix your gaze on my face, not the whirlwind around you. If loneliness creeps in, do not yield to fear. Pray, and you will feel my closeness. My bond with you and with your loved ones stretches beyond human understanding. Keep believing, keep moving toward your dreams, and watch me do what once felt impossible. At night, rest with a grateful heart. Gratitude is a mighty force. It stirs your spirit, shifting your view from despair to hope. You have power over your attitude. Never forget that, my dear child. I see the path you've traveled, the unique burdens you carry, the moments when emotions twist and knot. Sometimes you cry out, wondering if anyone truly understands. People may see only a fragment of your exterior, unaware of your hidden wounds. But I see everything. I know every fragment of your story, your tears, your silent pleas. I know how heavy your burdens are, and I long to set you free. Rest in my promises. I will ease what presses down on you. I will demolish the walls that cage you in sorrow. Nothing is too difficult for me, and I want you to feel the relief that my presence brings. Those who belittle you or fail to see your worth, they have chosen to abandon faith and must remain behind. Your destiny lies with me. Do not stay among those who sneer at what is sacred. Have no fear of the road ahead. You will never walk it alone. My protective shadow covers you. From the scorching sun, I stand guard with my mighty arm, pushing back darkness, revealing new horizons. My angelic host goes before you, clearing the obstacles that once loomed threateningly. Your life is about to shift dramatically. You will marvel at how everything changes when you align your steps with mine. When you heard my voice knocking at your heart's door, you opened it. Now we journey as one. Your pain and regrets recede into the distance. I flood your life with love and abundant joy. My grace and kindness rest upon you, making all things new. You will find strength in my hand. Like never before, the problems that once felt insurmountable will shrink, losing their power to intimidate you. This is not the hour to give up, nor to sabotage your progress. You may feel as though you're in a chrysalis, a sacred place of transformation. If this message touches your heart, type, I believe, and embrace the transformation unfolding within you. But even now, my love is shaping something precious within you. Like clay on the potter's wheel, you are held in my hands. Each stroke intentional, purposeful, molded with infinite care. I prepare and fortify you. For a new dimension, I am opening wide. You and those you hold dear will flourish in this place I have made for you. So release the burdens of anxiety. Listen closely. Come to me each day. Speak your heart, or simply sit quietly, soaking in the nearness of my presence. Cease your striving. Your peace in these moments of solitude reflects your trust in me. When you are calm in my presence, your thoughts find order, your words and choices guided by faith, not by fear. That is when desperation fades, and you discover a wellspring of courage you never knew was inside you. I record every tear you shed. I see your prayers rising, even when words fail. Depression and disillusionment have crashed upon you like relentless waves, but you survived because you clung to me. And when a new wave threatens, you find yourself drawn back to my door again. That is faith in action. That is how I transform you from within. Though your lips trembled, too weak to speak your sorrow, I perceived every layer of your pain. I healed you, breathed fresh joy into your spirit, revived your will to fight. You have faced menacing giants without flinching, for my hand upholds you. You stood at despair's threshold and chose hope instead. That is why I say, ask boldly, Whatever you need, I will supply. Your mind is being cleansed, and the wellspring of your heart pours forth holy devotion. Believe this. All you lack is already granted. Rise up, courageous soul. Stamp your foot upon the ground, staking your claim, for I have given it to you. Keep moving forward. I march beside you. Every adversary, every opposing force, trembles before my authority. Yes, your heart feels turmoil swirling, but remember, I hold all power in heaven and on earth. I pour out blessings like gentle rain, soaking the dryness of your spirit until new life bursts forth. If you are weary today, come to me. Bring your exhaustion and burdens. I will enfold you in an embrace that wipes away anxiety and stress. Pause now. Breathe in my presence. Let your inner storms quiet. Thoughts that assault your mind, self-accusation, condemnation, must bow to my word. Hand me your worries. Close your eyes. Listen to my still, small voice, whispering, you are cherished, though you may feel cornered by a vast army of despair. Fear not. These feelings are fleeting illusions, powerless against my truth. Even discouragement cannot remain. Where my voice is heard, it must flee, never to return. I pour a sacred anointing into your deepest being, bringing healing to mind, body, and soul. Each time you open your ears to my voice, you will find yourself stronger, more whole. My joy wells up within you, a crystal clear spring, quenching every thirst for meaning. Remember this truth. Real, lasting peace cannot be found in anyone or anything else. If this message speaks to your soul, type, I receive, and rest in the sacred peace I offer you. Do not place your trust in those who offer only shallow attention or fleeting words of praise to fill the emptiness inside you. I alone am the wellspring of true fulfillment. I want you to avoid repeating old mistakes, giving your heart away too quickly, searching desperately for the love you so deeply crave. That path leads only to regret and heartbreak. Instead, surrender to me. It is not failure to acknowledge your past wounds, but the first step toward genuine healing. I stand ready to give you a fresh start, to restore what was lost, and to fill the emptiness inside your soul. My love and faithfulness never waver. Even when you stumble, my grace will catch you. Do not fear your imperfections will drive me away. I know your weaknesses fully, and I have already provided mercy for each one. Come to me, broken, contrite, longing to be real, not hiding behind masks of false perfection. I honor that honesty. Many wear the mask of holiness, yet carry bitterness and judgment deep inside. They come to my presence, pointing fingers at the flaws of others. But you are different, and that pleases me. Your spirit is gentle, your mind open, your heart receptive. If you fall, I will help you rise, reminding you that condemnation does not come from me. Beware those who shame you or declare you unworthy. Their accusations hold no power. If you stand firm in faith and humility, I am shaping you day by day, training you to enter the doors I am opening for you. Right now as you receive these words, supernatural things are unfolding, fresh connections forming, doors you never imagined beginning to open. Problems disguised as obstacles will reveal themselves as blessings. When you respond with faith and patience, you will not only see resolution, but discover new realms of influence, layers of peace, and streams of provision flowing into your life. But remember, the greatest treasure you will ever possess is my eternal love. I loved you before you took your first breath, and no mistake you make can push my affection away. Turn from self-loathing. Bring your repentant heart to me. Watch how my grace covers you completely. I do not recoil from your failures, nor run from your sins. My mercy stands above it all. I see the sincerity of your heart, and I will never deny the genuine cries of a repentant spirit. There are those who clothe themselves in false righteousness, constantly criticizing others, but you do not walk their path. Your calm spirit, your refusal to judge, are signs of my love at work within you. If you slip, do not let shame keep you away. Come to me fearlessly, knowing I never tire of reminding you. You are mine. Come daily, intentionally, setting aside time to hear my voice. Humility draws me close, and I delight in filling your soul with blessings beyond measure. I know material gain is not your main desire, yet I promise to provide all you need, and more. Yes, I will prepare moments of astounding grace, so you can bless many lives. You will stand strong and fearless. When opportunity's door swings wide open, while I work miracles unseen, keep your faith firm. And if the wait grows long, cling tighter to my words. They are life itself, your anchor in the storm. Miracles are already unfolding, divine alignments, new relationships, breakthroughs where once there was blockage. Trials that threaten to overwhelm you will become stepping stones for growth and renewal. The greatest gift you have ever received is my steadfast love, and it is already yours. Receive it anew, my gentle touch upon your life, my protective mantle wrapped around you. Like a warm embrace on a cold night, you are precious, chosen, cherished. I see the struggles that weigh on your heart, the unique trials molded just for you, each designed to test and strengthen your faith. Know this, every challenge you face, I know intimately. I walk with you, weeping when you weep, rejoicing when you rejoice. When your strength fades, my power is made perfect in your weakness. When you say, I cannot go on alone, that is the moment my power shines brightest. If these words reach your heart, type, I believe, and let my love hold you close today. I long to lift you out of the mire of hopelessness. I want to break open the prison door of despair that holds you captive. I desire for you to taste and see my goodness, to feel the depth of my compassion that far surpasses human understanding. Yes, I know sometimes it seems like no one around you notices your silent tears, but I do. People see only the mask you wear, but I see the quiet tears of your soul. Let me assure you, your heartbreak matters deeply to me. Now, I take that heavy burden from your hands, exchanging your anguish for my peace. The load that once bent your back beneath its cruel weight will soon feel as light as a feather when my calm descends. Those who mocked or misjudged you will stay behind, for they do not want to follow the path I'm leading you on. I will continue to love them, but if they remain in disbelief, their path cannot merge with yours. You must move forward, and you will watch new horizons open, new realms of divine favor unfold before you. My protective shade will be your refuge. The blazing trials will not harm you. My mighty arm will fight every threat. My angels, fierce and devoted, will carve a path where none seem possible. Soon, you will look back and celebrate that moment. The moment you said yes to me, that was a turning point. Your life changed forever. Rejoice, for sorrow's grip is loosening. Feel the calm washing over you as you hear these words. Your hardships will not last forever. Now is not the time to surrender or doubt all you've overcome. You are in a season of reshaping. Like a potter molding clay, I am shaping your life. Every turn of the wheel is for your highest good. I prepare you, steadfast and strong, so you can stand confidently in the place of honor I have reserved. You will not be last, but first, leading with wisdom and love in that place. So release anxious thoughts, my child. Hear my voice each day. Speak with me. Share your fears. Or simply be still in my presence, resting in my endless care. Anxiety does not belong to you. You wear peace beautifully. In that peace, your thoughts flow clearly. Your words build up others. Anguish flees from a heart resting in my presence. When you prayed in desperation, tears in your eyes. I was there, wiping them away. Each time discouragement returned, you knocked again, trembling hands, your tears filling a spiritual cup with every unspoken plea of your heart. But I understood perfectly. I refilled you with courage. You kept walking your path. Look at how strong you become, facing giants with fearless resolve. Today, once again, you stand in my holy presence. Ask of me, I am ready to pour out blessings. Within you flows a spring of purity. Your thoughts are cleansed by my word. Place your needs before me. Believe they are already met. Arise, courageous warrior. Plant your feet firmly on the ground I have given you. March forward. May the earth tremble beneath your faith as you stand strong. Yes, there will be jealous, cowardly enemies, resenting your boldness. But my mighty hand is over you. I summon a shower of blessings upon you, saturating your dryness, dissolving your discouragement. If you need extra strength, ask, and I will provide. If you are weary, come and rest in me. Let the noise of the world fade away as you find refuge beneath my wings. Just pause, close your eyes, still your mind, listen to the gentle whisper of my breath. Peace be still. Every fear bows before my voice. It cannot stand in the presence of perfect love. Even despair trembles, powerless, when confronted by my light. Once it leaves, it will never return. For I have established a new day of freedom in your life. A supernatural healing flows through your soul, mending old wounds, reviving your heart with fresh strength. After hearing these words, you will notice a daily renewal, a joy that overtakes your gloom. The brightness of my love wells up inside you, unstoppable like a river in spring. Beloved, remember, only I can feel the longing for perfect love in your heart. No human affection can ever replace what I give. Let that truth guide every choice you make. If this speaks to your spirit, type, I receive, and open your heart to the peace waiting for you. If you have entrusted your heart to the wrong hands before, it is time now. Time to let healing flow like a river through your soul. The fact that you place your hope in someone who failed you does not doom you to a life without love. You can rise again. You are allowed to begin anew. I am faithful, and my intentions for you are always good. I will never withhold my love, my life, or eternity from the one who devotes themselves wholeheartedly to my ways. I am your provider. I am your shield. Do not fear that your needs will go unmet. I will supply your finances, break destructive habits, and distance you from false friends. In perfect timing, I will bring the right person to your life, someone who shares your faith, who honors the treasure you carry deep within. But promise me this. Do not let doubt sneak into your heart. Do not give anyone else the place reserved for me. Declare your devotion aloud. Jesus, I love you. Say it again and again throughout your day. Let my joy rain down on you in overflowing measure. I delight in seeing your face shine with hope. This is exactly how I want you to live, filled with faith, brimming with happiness. Come back tomorrow. New blessings are waiting for you in heaven, gifts custom-made with your name on them. Nothing can stop my plan. Remember, I have already set in motion unstoppable favor for you. Abundance is coming, freedom from crippling debts, supernatural wisdom, prosperity designed just for you and your family. And yes, more than you ever dared to imagine. But the greatest treasure is still my everlasting love for you. I have loved you from the very start. I orchestrated countless blessings long before you dreamed of them. Know this, my love for you stands eternal. Even when you turned away, even when shame tried to pull you under, I never stopped caring. If you think your flaws or stumbles push me away, you misunderstand my heart. Nothing you do surprises me. My compassion is unshakable. The honesty of your repentance, your willingness to come before me with an open heart, is a precious jewel in my eyes. I am not fooled by anyone. especially not by those who parade false perfection. Unlike those who boast in their own righteousness or judge harshly, your spirit is meek. Your mind is open to correction. Your heart is pliable in my hands. Even if you fall, you will rise again. No mortal has the power to condemn you. If you keep seeking my face day after day, humbly listening, eager to learn from my voice, I will respond to your devotion with blessings beyond your wildest dreams. I see your desire is not for money or fame, but for protection and blessing over your home. So I vow to give you that, and far more than you ask. I am preparing you for the moment when the doors swing wide open. As you read or listen to these words, miracles are being set in motion. People you've not yet met are being positioned to cross your path. Events that feel like setbacks now will lead you to fresh triumphs when you wield faith. Through unwavering trust, you will find solutions. Solutions that don't just fix problems, but transform them into fountains of abundant life. Above all, your inheritance in my kingdom is secure. You are no accident of fate. You are part of an eternal design, love from the beginning, and your greatest gift is my never-ending love. Yes, hear my gentle whisper. You are cherished and always will be. My plan for you is wholeness, joy, and a future bright with hope. There is nothing you face that escapes my watchful eye. Every second, my thoughts are on you, longing to draw you close. I want you to feel my presence with every breath, to live aware of my unwavering devotion. I see how bravely you have faced countless trials. If your heart resonates with this, type I receive to open yourself to the blessings awaiting you now. There were moments when you felt trapped, convinced the weight would crush you, yet you kept going. That wasn't by chance. I was there, quietly giving you strength. Think back on those moments that seemed impossible, the struggles you overcame when you surrendered to my guidance. Each time you trusted my promises, you stood victorious on the other side. Let that truth soothe your restless heart. Remember my faithfulness. I never abandoned my beloved children. I know holding on to hope can feel exhausting, especially when storms swirl around you. But this is when your light shines the brightest. When voices mock and dark thoughts threaten, silence them with my truth. Block out the enemy's intimidation. Hold tight to my living, active word. You are precious beyond measure. Before you were even born, I dreamed of a future filled with promise for you. Hold your head high, knowing my love for you never wavers. Let sadness leave your spirit. I give you joy to sing about. Keep moving forward with your eyes on my promises. Your victory is already yours, even if you can't see it fully yet. It's like seeds planted deep, waiting for the right season to bloom. Yes, child, I love you. Every morning when the sun rises, I remind you of this truth. If you wake feeling alone, know I have never left your side. If you pray and answers don't come right away, trust one am still working for you. I keep speaking to you, even when your faith falters or your strength fades. If you wonder if your efforts are worth it, or if giving up seems easier, remember, my faithfulness endures. My love never fails. Your doubts don't push me away. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I don't reject you for your questions or moments of weakness. Beloved, nothing can separate you from my love. I created you to be wrapped in a covenant so strong, no circumstance can break it. When you bow your heart before me and worship in spirit and truth, my heart overflows. I unleash wonders. Mountains move, barriers crumble, doors open wide. If today with sincere heart you say, I believe in you, get ready for miracles. I want you to walk in righteousness, feel safe and deeply cherished. These days may be hard, but I am steady and true. Even when your faith shakes, I am right there beside you. If you stumble, I lift you up. If you need a hand, I hold it. If you can't walk, I carry you. You call me friend and give me your time. In return, I show my unwavering devotion. That will never change. In your darkest hours, I draw near, shining hope that breaks through every cloud of despair. Don't be afraid of the chaos around you. Don't worry, I will leave you. There is nothing too hard for me. I have parted seas, torn down walls, brought the dead back to life. Why would your struggles be beyond my power? There is nothing I cannot do. My child, let this promise be your anchor, steady and unshakable. Feel the peace and calm that come from my presence. I want to wash away every trace of confusion with the living water of my love. Focus on what remains, not on what's been lost. The time you thought wasted, the doors you believed closed, the relationships that ended. None of these can change the plan I have for your life. The enemy tries to plant lies that I don't care, that if I truly loved you, you wouldn't face heartache. But here I stand, speaking a message of hope that resonates through your entire being. Hear me clearly. I love you more than you can imagine. I will not abandon you in this season of trial. My glory will fill you, saturating your spirit with strength and reassurance to face every uncertainty. You will not walk in confusion, for I am the lamp lighting your path. Lift your eyes, dear one. I am wrapping you in my endless mercy. I cherish you, and that will never change. Yes, my words of life are meant to be shared, so that all may receive the blessing you have found here. Spread these seeds of hope to those aching for my touch. Let us build an army of light, weaving redemption through countless lives. Let my kingdom come in hearts that hunger for renewal. Though the times are uncertain, my truth stands firm. Let it be heard in every corner, carried on the lips of the grateful. You have drunk deeply from the cup of my grace. Now share it generously. Many souls thirst for a love no earthly pleasure can satisfy. You carry that love within you, my spirit, and that is enough to restore whole households. Whether family, friends, or strangers, reflect my compassion and generosity. Embrace them with love. Show them my heart through your kindness, your patience, and the purity of your intentions. This is how the world will know you belong to me. I am with you at every sunrise, cradling you in my arms. At every twilight, my presence stands like a fortress, shielding you from despair. Your tears do not go unseen. Your battles are not fought alone. Even if others fail to understand, I do, and I rejoice whenever you whisper my name. Continue your journey with your spirit burning bright in faith, your soul resting in my promise, and your eyes fixed on me. I promise you, the harvest is coming. The tide is turning, and your heart will soon overflow with my goodness. I love you with an everlasting love, child. Trust me with every breath, and watch how I do more than you ever dreamed possible. Amen.